What if every moment of your life was timed to the beat of a song? What if the only way to escape a life of crime was to drive faster than anyone else, with the perfect soundtrack playing in your ears? Baby Driver takes us on a heart-pounding journey through the streets of Atlanta, following a young, fearless getaway driver trying to escape a world that has trapped him for too long. With bullets flying, engines roaring, and music blasting, Baby will do whatever it takes to find freedom, one high-speed chase at a time. The story starts with the bang, dropping us right into a high-stakes bank heist. A group of masked robbers storms out of the bank, guns drawn, bags full of cash. Waiting outside, behind the wheel of a red Subaru WRX, is Baby, a young getaway driver with a knack for staying calm under pressure. But Baby is not like any other getaway driver. As the robbers rush into the car, Baby presses play on his iPod. The music syncs perfectly with the revving engine, the squealing tires, and the roaring chaos around him. The song is bell-bottoms by the John Spencer blues explosion, and every turn, drift, and maneuver is choreographed to the beat. Baby's driving is nothing short of miraculous. The police are hot on his tail, but with each twist of the steering wheel and each gear shift, Baby leaves them eating dust. He darts through traffic, swerves down narrow alleys, and even outsmarts a police helicopter by blending into a convoy of identical red cars. It's a breathtaking display of precision driving, but for Baby, it's just another day at the office. The heist is successful, and Baby returns to a run-down warehouse where he meets Doc, the mastermind behind the operation. Doc is a ruthless, calculating crime boss, played with icy menace by Kevin Spacey. Despite his intimidating presence, Doc has a soft spot for Baby, whom he calls his lucky charm. Baby owes Doc a debt, having once stolen from him. Now, Baby is paying it back, one dangerous job at a time. But Baby dreams of a life far away from crime. He just wants to pay off his debt and be free. But Baby's world is not all car chases and high-speed getaways. In the quieter moments, we see his vulnerability. Baby suffers from tinnitus, a constant ringing in his ears from a car crash that killed his parents when he was a child. To drown out the noise, Baby is always listening to music, whether he's driving, walking, or even having a conversation. There's always a song playing in his ears. Music is not just a distraction for Baby, it's his escape, his comfort, his lifeline. Amidst the chaos of his criminal life, Baby finds a moment of peace when he meets Deborah, a sweet and charming waitress at a local diner. Played by Lily James, Deborah is a breath of fresh air in Baby's bleak world. The two connect over their love of music and dreams of escaping their mundane lives. Deborah hums tunes as she waits tables, dreaming of hitting the open road. For Baby, she's the embodiment of everything he longs for: a life without crime, without Doc, just the open road and a playlist of their favorite songs. But just as Baby starts to imagine a life with Deborah, Doc pulls him back in. Baby's debt may be paid, but Doc makes it clear, "You're not done until I say you're done." Baby is coerced into another job, this time with an even more dangerous crew. Enter Bats, played by Jamie Foxx, a trigger-happy psychopath who doesn't trust anyone, especially not Baby. Alongside Bats are the reckless lovers Buddy and Darling. Buddy, Job Ham, is a former Wall Street trader turned criminal, and Darling, Isagon's !Class, is fiercely loyal to him, willing to do anything to protect the man she loves. This heist is different. It's not just about the money, it's about survival. Baby senses the tension in the air. Bats, always on edge, pushes Baby to his limits, testing his loyalty at every turn. During a weapons deal that goes south, Bats kills the supposed arms dealers, revealing that they were actually undercover cops. The violence and chaos weigh on Baby, who wants nothing more than to be done with this life. Baby's anxiety grows, especially when Bat starts suspecting that Baby isn't as loyal as he seems. Doc's plan for the next job is a post office heist, but Baby is hesitant. He secretly warns Deborah that things are about to go down and begs her to run away with him. But with Doc's threats hanging over him, Baby has no choice but to go along with the plan. On the day of the heist, Baby's nerves are shot. He's supposed to be the calm, collected driver, but everything feels off. As the crew rushes out of the post office, Bats orders Baby to ram their car into a civilian. Baby hesitates, seeing the innocent face of the man in front of him. In a split-second decision, Baby slams the car into a truck instead, killing Bats on impact. This act of defiance sets off a deadly chain reaction. Buddy and Darling are furious, and Baby finds himself on the run, and not just from the police, but from his own crew. What follows is one of the most intense and thrilling chase sequences in the film. Baby flees through the city, commandeering cars, sprinting down alleyways, and evading capture at every turn. Darling is killed in a shootout with the police, leaving Buddy seething with rage. He's out for blood, determined to make Baby pay for Darling's death. The chase reaches its climax in a parking garage. Buddy corners Baby, taunting him by playing one of Baby's favorite songs on his own iPod. The two face off in a brutal fight, but Baby uses his wit and speed to outmaneuver Buddy, ultimately pushing him off the edge of the parking garage to his death. Just when it seems like Baby might finally get away, he's cornered by Doc. But in a surprising twist, Doc decides to help Baby and Deborah escape. Despite his cold exterior, Doc sees something in Baby, a glimpse of the innocence he once had before he was sucked into the criminal underworld. Doc sacrifices himself, buying Baby and Deborah enough time to flee. But freedom doesn't come easily. Baby and Deborah are cornered by the police. Knowing he can't run forever, Baby surrenders to protect Deborah. In a heartfelt moment, Baby tells Deborah that he'll find her again someday. He's taken away, sentenced to prison for his role in the heists. As Baby serves his time, Deborah stays true to her promise, sending him letters filled with hope and dreams of a future together. In the film's final scene, Baby is released on parole after several years. As he steps out of prison, he sees Deborah waiting for him with a classic car, ready to drive off into the sunset. The two share a kiss, and Baby finally finds the freedom he's been searching for. Baby Driver is more than just a heist film. It's a story about redemption, the power of music, and the search for freedom in a world filled with chaos. With its electrifying soundtrack, masterful direction, and unforgettable characters, the film leaves us with one message: even in the darkest corners, there's always a way out if you have the courage to chase it. Thank you for watching this in-depth breakdown of Baby Driver. If you enjoyed this recap, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know which film you'd like us to cover next. See you on next movie recap. The next ride.